Alright, here's something simple. I haven't had a whole lot of time to do much, but driving home from work the other day, overheated. I'm pretty sure it's the thermostat getting stuck. So, on this rig, being inline 6, 258, we got top radiator hose goes in. That's usually where your thermostat is going to be, right where the top radiator hose goes into the block. So your thermostat's going to be sitting under here, so I'm going to pop that off real quick. On this rig, it's very easy to get to. Dang. That puppy needs some R&R. Alrighty then. I have cleaned off both sides with my cheapo razor blade. I've made my own gasket because the ones that they give you now have a sticky side on them, and I don't like them because they don't work. I'm going to put our thermostat back in. Going to get our gasket sealer. Going to dab this guy. You want to make sure both surfaces are dry before you start this process. Now making sure that our thermostat is in there. Put this puppy right on that stud there. Grab my bolt here. Now what I'm going to do is tighten this just to the point right before I start squeezing the Permatex out, the gasket seal. And then when it's to that point where it's just squeezing it out, there we go. Get the bottom of that point. Just starting to squeeze it out. Right there. I'm going to let it set like that. I'm going to leave it set like that for about 15 minutes. Alright, now I'm going to cinch her up to mostly tight. I'm not sure how to describe that. This is the point of right before being extremely tight. Yeah. We'll leave it like that and put radiator hose back on. heater hose back on. Tighten the heater hose clamp. Tighten the radiator hose clamp. Put our thermostat sensor wire back on. Make sure it won't get caught in anything. And we'll let that dry for 24 hours.
So, see you in 24 hours.
After that's set, go ahead and make sure that they're still tight. And then you can fill it up with antifreeze. Filling up with antifreeze. Crank it up. Make sure you don't have any leaks. Check underneath here, your hoses, and crank it up and make sure it gets up to temperature to cycle through. And then after it cycles through and cools off, check your antifreeze level again and fill it up to the top. Also, don't forget to check your reservoir. I don't think I've ever seen one that's stuck before.